That's okay, you give me later. Okay, so now we are at trigonometry. Okay, so this is the last topic before the quiz. We need to finish this topic together the practice set and the assignments before the quiz. We still have the quiz is on the 31st of March. So we are time. Alright. So just a note that this week on Tuesday, we will be going through practice set 1, practice set for topic 2. On Friday, we'll be going through topic assignment. Okay, quick shout out again, topic 2 assignment. Please don't do the one in the practice set. Do the hard copy one. And so far, I'm so sorry for this call. Okay, all of my instruction. Don't do the one in the practice set. Do the one in the hard copy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now the first part of you are going to learn two new things. One is the addition and number and formula, and one is the R formula. Now, those who are doing H2 math, Trigo will be heavily used. Trigo will be heavily used. So when you look at the formulas in this chapter, you must know that it's a lifetime partnership. Okay. Yeah. When I learned this in Set 3, and when I went to university, I still continue using this math. When I went to do H2 math, H3 math, I still continue using this. Okay. Now first, when we review Trigo ratio and identities, you all recall that in the past few days, raise up your hand. Look at this iPad. Say bye-bye. Say see you after Chinese New Year. Huh? Say see you after Chinese New Year. The year of the rat. Okay, later I go back. This year is what year? False. Okay. Can I say again? iPad, please facing up. iPad facing up. Okay, iPad facing up. Okay, so to prevent misunderstanding. Okay. Okay, so please remember, okay, you all need to remember whenever I take time to correct you, like let's say if somebody in the class is talking and I take 1 to 2 minutes to correct you, it means that the 28 other people in the class have lost 2 minutes of their lesson time. Oh, okay? So let's be considerate. Here, let's be task oriented now. Okay, I know you all have this or third lesson of the day, but we need to do what we need to do. Oh, okay? Now, exact value of trigo ratio, if you still remember the last time round, you remember the special angle? You remember special angle? Remember the fingers? Remember not? So what is the special angle? Can you tell me? 30? Any more? 45? Okay. So just a recap, if you are any left-handers here, if you are left-handers, then just go in the opposite direction. If you are right-hander, I write my right hand. My left hand, the smallest finger is like 0. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So far, okay? So 0 is my left hand. 30, 45, 60, 90. Now, if you want to look at the sign of an angle, it can be square root number of fingers on the right over 2. For example, sine 45. Okay, 45. Number of fingers on the right divided by 2. How many 2? 2, right? 2 fingers on the right, square root 2 over 2. Cosine 60 degree. Which finger? This finger, right? It's number of fingers on the left over 2. So how many fingers on the left? Cosine 60. 60 I bring down. How many fingers on the 1? 1 over. Now tangent is sine over cosine, right? So tangent naturally is right over square root there. Clear so far? Okay, square root right over square root there. Okay, because tangent is sine over. So if you think this expression here is right. Okay. Now this is just a way to remember the trigo ratio of special angles. If all else fails, what else can you use? Algebra is one way. What else can you use? Remember, you can use your calculator and then you square. Very good. So this is method 1. This is method 1. Method 2, you take calculator. For example, you take sine of 60 degree, you go and square. You will get 3 over 4. Therefore, sine 60 is square root 3. So far, okay? So far, okay, huh? Hang on. Can I? Now, do you all remember? Okay, this is how you're copying, so I pause a while. So if you're comfortable, would you mind helping me to build the rest here? Now then I ask you, can you all remember what is cosecant? The reciprocal identity cosecant theta is 1 over sine of. What is sine 30 degree? Half. So if you know these two, what is cosecant 30 degree? 2. You get it? Get it? By combining 2, you get a third one. Okay, all? Can I? By combining the first 2, you get a third. If you get this idea, use this idea to build the entire chart. Okay? Use this idea to build the entire chart. I'll give you about, say, 3 minutes. Is that okay? So to change the HDMI, the screen will go black for a while. Okay, so now I will come back to this. Okay, now what is cosine theta? If secant theta is 1, cosine theta is also 1. Yeah, Javier, circle around, please face the front. Put your armpit in front. Here, let me. Okay, I almost said let me smell it. Square root 3 over 2. What is sine 45 degree? Can anyone help me? Javier? I want rationalize one. Square root 4 over 2. 1 over square root. I want rationalize one. 1 over square root 2 is the same as? Wow, okay. Javier, choose another person. Joshua, what is this? Very good. Square root 3. Okay. Joshua, choose another person. Huh? Ethan To, can you help me with this? No. What is 1 over undefined? You know, okay, if you see undefined as you sometimes, how I remember, I see undefined as 1 divided by 0, right? Now 1 divided by 1 divided by 0, what is it? So it's actually defined. Okay, when tangent 90 is undefined, so tangent 90 is sine theta, square root right hand side over 2. Square root right over 2. Huh? Meaning, yeah, because calculator cannot, there are some limitations. If I were your calculator, I will scold you back. I will say, calling the kettle black. So, you all still remember basic angle? Okay, so basic angle is basically the reference angle. It's the acute angle, which is a straight line drawn from the origin that makes with the x-axis. So you remember the good old days in history. Remember when you were solving trigo equation, you need the basic angle. So you call. Remember trigo equation got BQRA, right? B for basic angle, right? So how do you remember the basic angle? If you recall, which what do I like to use? Which clothing? Okay, garment. What we call it? The ribbon, the bow tie. Okay, so it looks like a bow tie. You stand up. You stand up. You can't stand up. Javier, stand up. Stand up. Who must talking? Who? When you learn to keep your mouth shut, so long you don't say your next. Okay, you should tell him to keep quiet. Okay, I seldom scold girls. I scold girls. Okay. And we talk, ask you to keep quiet. Stand straight. Then okay. So next one, I talk about the ASTC. Remember ASTC? ASTC, how to remember? Add, equal to copy. All science teacher are pleased. What does A stand for? Any angle that is here, you stand there. Then behind C. Give you a 10-degree massage. Okay, so all any angle that is here, the trigo ratio is positive. Here, any angle that is here, only positive. Any angle that is here, only angle that is here. Okay, very good. Okay, just now where did I stop? Ethan Toh, right? Ethan Toh choose someone? Yes. Tangent 150. Positive or negative? Tangent 150. Very good. Choose another person. Did I hear Chloe? Chloe. Okay. Cosine 120. Positive or negative? Okay, very good. Choose another person. Who? Ophelia Koya-Ting. Give you an easy one, okay? Sine of 1000. Not kidding. Okay, sine of 10 degrees. Very good. Okay, how does it work? Yes, this, so if the angle is in the first quadrant, it's here. All these everybody's possible. So you see 10 degrees is here, right? Sine 10 degrees, cosine 10 degrees. Okay, so remember this? This is important. And then with here, you go to the complementary, supplementary, and so how I remember is the trick that I use is I always treat theta as a cube. I treat theta as someone who belongs to the first quadrant. Okay, if theta belongs to the first quadrant, negative theta is in which quadrant? Quadrant 4. 180 minus theta is in which quadrant? Second. Okay, that is why I always remember. Okay, then you can see that only sine is positive. Only cosine is positive. Because here we are talking about quadrant 4 and quadrant 2. Whereas the S and the C quadrant. You all feel okay already? Okay, sit down. You Julia is like what? Julia is like my PR officer. Go to anywhere can talk to anybody one. So Kai also. Okay, you see us here. Come again? Julia will talk to bias also. Oh, you mean Alanis like bias? Huh? What are you talking about? Alanis like Javier? Javier like Alanis. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. So sine square is different from rectangular and ratio. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Water. Oh, look at the couple sharing a water bottle. Okay. So sine square plus cos square equals 1. You still remember this? And after time thing coming right, sine square, cosine square. Together with 1. Okay, how do I get the next two? Do you also remember how I show this? I just divide both sides by cosine square. Do you also remember? Okay, stop. Yeah. Here to here, you just divide both sides by sine square. Can I? But I want you to know, not because I want you to memorize. Hopefully you memorize, but you must know that all these are your fingertips. By the time you are SH2, you should be able to write all these out at your fingertips. Okay, can I? Okay, then next one, I go to the double addition and double angle formula. Okay. Okay. So all okay, then practice that one when you want it to be used. After CM1, so when is reasonable? This Monday. This Monday. Sunday. Huh? How do I get divided? Okay. After Chinese New Year? Okay. Thursday then, Thursday. Okay, so sine square plus cos square is equals to 1. It's what? It's not okay. That's not okay, right? No, do it. It's not okay. Why do you show this? Talking again, Xavier. Now divide all by cos square. If I divide all by cos square, what do you see? If I divide by cos square, what is sine square divided by cos square? Hey, you lah, bro. Trilling, Zoe. What is sine square by cosine? Tangent, You don't know this, man? Don't know this, What is cosine square divided by cos square? What is 1 divided by cos square? 1 over cos would be secant. That's the second part. You understand? This is what I mean. Same thing, Okay, next one. Here to here. Now sine square plus cos square equals to 1. I divide all by sine square now. If I divide all by sine square, what is sine square over sine square? What is cos square over sine square? 1 plus cotangent square equals to cosecant square. Is it okay? Can It's legit easy one. It's legit easy. Can Now this is in O-level formula. This is not in A-level. So those of you who have H2 Math seniors in MM27, Pythagorean identity, it's not inside. So you got to memorize. Joshua, are you listening? You need to be taking notes, not looking at your bicep. Okay? Yeah. You want to look at everyone. Everyone bigger than yours. Okay. No stretching. Okay. Okay. Can Okay. Got it? So what I want to tell you is you need to know all this. This one's where your fingertips. Okay? You must not forgive yourself. Okay. So now addition, and double angle formula. But the word addition, it means that you are adding 2 angles. Double angle means you have how many angles? Double. So what you will expect is your angles will be like, you'll be looking at things like sine 2a, cosine 2a, tangent 2a. Is that okay? I'm showing you what your friends will look like inside this topic. Okay, you need to know what your friends will look like. The addition means what? I'm looking at things like sine, 2 friends, right? So A plus B. Cosine, A plus B. Tangent, A plus B. Is it okay? These are the friends that you'll be expecting to visit your house today. Joshua, look here. Why keep looking outside? What's wrong with you? Look here. Look at the screen. Write your notes. You are horrible. So far, okay? Okay. So the next part, please bear with me. It's a proof now. Okay, it's a proof. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try to show you, okay, what's the formula? The formula actually is sine A plus B. It's the same as sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Cos A plus B. It's the same as cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Tangent A plus B is tangent A plus tangent B over 1 minus tangent A tangent B. Of course, if you are able to memorize that, life is great. Okay, this is the formula. Sine 2A. Anyone go for tuition already? What is it? Change. Okay. Say your tuition teacher. Ask your tuition teacher. Yeah. Okay. What about cos 2A? Cos 2A got 3 types. 1 minus square. This is what I like to do when I'm doing how I like to memorize formulas. People like to Google, I like to write formulas. Okay. So this is the, you can see what angle, what formula, this double angle or compound angle? Or addition? Double. This one? Addition. Okay. So this is the double angle formula. Okay, these are the friends that you'll be expecting. Okay, you will be swapping them for now. Okay, you won't find them yet. Okay, you will not be meeting them in person yet. Okay. Okay. Now, I think naturally what you will want to ask is, hey, Jeffrey, plus, right? What about minus? The minus, why is sine A minus B? So if it's minus, right, just remember sine. Okay, one of the things you do is sine is a good boy. So for sine, right, when you give him a minus, he will give you a minus. So if it's a minus, it will be a minus. Okay, and sine is a person, right, that will always pay for his friend. So when it's sine A, yeah, sine A will always ask cos to come together. Or sine A cos, yeah, cos and sine. And it's a good boy. Yeah. Cosine, naughty boy. Cosine, when you give him a minus, he will give you a plus. Okay, he will give you a plus. Yeah, so cos A plus B will be minus. If it's minus here, it's all will be plus. And cosine is those kind of boys, every time the recess bell ring, he will run straight to the canteen. He will always rush first. He will not wait for his friends. So cos will come first. So this cos comes first, this one, sine and cos come together. Silly way, but this helps you to remember of some sort. Can I? Okay, any coincidence to real life incidents are purely coincidental. Okay. Can I? Tangent, because sine is the numerator, right? So tangent is sine over cosine, right? So tangent, what do you think? On top, or naughty boy? Good boy. Below, naughty boy. Okay, because it's like sine over cosine. Okay? Can I? These are the friends you will meet by today or tomorrow. For now, we show first. Why? Alan, stop talking to Javier. Okay, so now I start. Okay. Why? What happened? Okay, I start now. Okay, for purposes of recording, I'm just going to take a photo. Okay. For purpose of recording, I'm going to take a photo. Okay, so that it's seen in the. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, first, of course, now I show you that these are our friends, but the method, I mean, it's an unhealthy way for a math teacher to be telling you, nah, this is the formula, just take it, friend. So what should be the professional duty of a math teacher? I show you how to get a formula. Okay. So now let me show you slowly. Okay. Huh? What do you mean? No. Appreciation. Okay. Yeah. So you know, right, by the supplementary angle formula, can I say that this is just the same as sine C? Cannot? Can, right? So can I also say that, remember what's the sine rule? Sine capital A over A is the same as sine capital B over B. It's the same as sine capital C over C, right? Is that okay? This is the supplementary angle formula. The supplementary angle formula, which we saw on page 1. Right? On page 1. If I lost you anywhere, just raise your hand, say, Mr. Tan, can you revisit this formula? Yes. Okay, because we are talking about this formula over here. Right? 180 minus theta is sine C. Okay? Supplementary angle. Remember that? Now you take this to apply over here. Is it okay? Can I? So far, okay? By the Pythagoras theorem, now I look at this triangle here. I want to bring your attention to AF. Not Anytime Fitness, AF. B and H. Can I say that AF is the square root of B square minus H square. Okay, very good. Thanks for nodding. It helps me also. Okay, when I see you nod, I also feel very happy. BF, can I say is by this triangle? Look at H, BF, Can I say that BF is A square minus H square? Is it okay? Can I never lose anyone answer? Okay? And all by Pythagoras theorem. Now, I also know that C, my small letter C here, is the same as BF, pink color, plus AF, blue color. Okay? Brown is equals to pink plus blue. Brown color is equal to pink plus blue. See, okay? That means, am I right to say that if I look at the first two, this is the same as square root A square minus H square plus square root B square minus H square. Okay. And for purpose of proving, okay, you notice that I purposely do something like this. Because on hindsight, you will never know, but mathematicians are people who are right? Just for proving, you will know why. Okay. Okay. I didn't hurt any feelings, right? Am I still correct mathematically? Right, 3 is the same as 3 over 2 times 2, right? Right, Timothy over 7 times 7, right? Right. So, can I say, I'm going to use this, I'm going to say that I'm going to summon this C to be here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this here, Can I say that is sine C over C times square root A square minus H square? Is it okay? That's just an extra proof, okay? I mean, like I said, before I was asking, do we need to know, we need to be able to come up with this? If that's more for appreciation, okay? Here to here and here to here. If I were to expand, can I say that this will be the same as plus sine C over C E square minus H square. Can I say this? Still the same, right? Okay, okay. So sometimes people who love math, okay, you will also want to know, am I just the type who is able to go at solving problems, or am I also able to prove theories? Okay, solving problem is one level of contribution, but if you can prove theories, your theories and your theorem can make a greater contribution to mankind. Okay. Okay, so now sine C over C, right? Can I say that based on the first one? Just remember earlier on, sine C over C is the same as sine A over A. Can I say that sine C over C is the same as sine B over B? Okay, guys, the exchange of hostage is going to begin. Okay, so now I'm going to replace sine C as sine A over A. I'm going to replace sine C as sine B over B. Is that okay? Do I still have you? In case you didn't catch, I'm going to say here sine C over C is the same as sine A over A. Sine B over B is the same as sine C over C. All right, this is from earlier, the sine rule. Clear so far? The sine rule. Clear so far? Can I? So I'm going to do substitution. I'm going to exchange my expression. Can anyone now tell me, by looking at the diagram, Jukai, help me out since you're pretty strong. Square root a square minus h square. What do you think this is? I want to express this in terms of the triple. Eaton Yo, sine b square minus b over b. Okay, here this Jukai, here Eaton Yo. Can you tell me in terms of a single triple expression, what is a square minus b square over b? What is square root a square minus h square over a at Jukai? What is square root b square minus h square over b at Eaton Yo? Not Eaton Yo, Eaton Yo work code. Eaton Yo got 2 code. Anyone? You can tell me, you can see say, you can go back. Not you, that I know you know. I know you know, that's why I don't ask you. That's how much confidence I have. I give you a hint, huh? I know you know. I give you a hint, Jukai. You look at this triangle. Can you tell me what is this? Peter Yo, can you tell me what is this? In terms of the letter? Very good. So this is cosine A. So this is sine B multiplied by cosine A. Very good. What about this? This is sine A multiplied by? Very good. Okay. Okay. Two of y'all. Need to stay there. Okay. I don't go for recess, can go already. You get a 3-day, 2-night stay at MBS hotel lobby. Okay. Okay, huh? Yes, Wei Xiang. Huh? What do you mean how come like that? Okay, square root a square minus b square over a, right? You look at this triangle here. This is angle A, right? This is H. Sorry, wrong. Here, can you see? This is A, this is H, right? This is square root a square minus b square, right? Can you see this is B? Right now. So cosine B the same as okay. Isn't it beautiful when you come up with a proof like this? It's not beautiful or not? Beautiful? Or just like you. Okay. Can. So E square minus H square over. Okay. Can. So just be careful. Rookie mistake. A lot of people do this. For example, a lot of people do this. Some people go and do this. Sine 30 plus 45. Okay. So what is this equals to? Some people will go and do this. People will say this is sine 30 plus sine 45. Is it true? No more. But so this is a rookie mistake. So don't do this. Okay, so that's proper addition angle formula. Joshua, what's the name of this formula? What? You don't know the name of this formula? Let me give you a hint on the whiteboard. Okay, for case 2, I guess I will not go through. You'll go and read that. Okay, by similar. Okay, I'll just let you copy. Okay, yeah, similar. The idea is largely similar. Largely similar. Or the proofs are all largely similar. Okay. Trivia. Stop talking to Alanis. Why is Megan so upset? Is it because I said something wrong? Is it you like David as well? Sorry. Sorry. I'm just trying to say nonsense to keep you all awake. Okay. 1 second, 1 second. There was a story about the 3 blind men and 1 elephant. So they were trying to tell each other. Everyone heard this before? Never met. So 3 blind men and 1 elephant. There was one. They were trying to tell each other what an elephant. So the first blind man touched for example, the trunk. Then he told the other blind, "Wow, it's long and feels like a snake." Yeah. The second blind man went to touch the tummy and said, "Wow, it's like a big piece of wall." The third man went to touch the legs. He says that it feels like a pillar. So which one of them is correct? So what's the moral of the story? In life, every time everybody was entitled to their own piece of opinion, but it doesn't always say the big picture. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so now I go to proving for cosine. All right. So the second activity that you have copied. Okay, no, don't copy. Let me sell to you slowly. Yeah. Okay. I sell one copy one. Okay. So I sell you the first one. The second one, remember you copy is that the case where it does not lie on AB. Then we have done the proof. Now let's look at the addition for sine formula. That's how we have done we have proven this already. Okay. Just change B to negative. Okay. And so activity 2.2. Right? Okay. Cos A plus B. Now remember just now we know that remember how we define A plus B earlier? We said that A plus B plus C is 180. Is that right? Okay. I still got you. Yeah. Now can I say that A plus B is 180 minus C? Okay. Can I? Now do you remember just now cosine 180 minus theta? What is it equals to? Negative cosine theta. Very good. So cos theta 180 minus C. Can I also say that this is negative cosine C? Is that okay? By the supplementary angle formula. Supplementary angle formula. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm plugging things from everywhere that you have learned before, I will put a reminder here. By the cosine rule. See the cosine rule? Oh, cosine rule, our good old J3 young days. A squared, okay, C squared is equals to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. Right? So look at how many things we have used from the past. It's just beautiful. Okay? The more you know, it's like you have so many weapons. Right? It's like you go to Roblox or Brawl Stars, you have a lot of money and you buy so many things. You have so many things. Same strategy. Now, if F lies on the line segment AB, can I say that AF is AF over here is the same as B squared minus H squared over this side? Look at this triangle. This is H, this is B. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, you just not okay. If you don't want, not comfortable, not buying, ask me, I will explain again. This triangle. Huh? It doesn't look comfortable. Okay, so you see this triangle, AF, right? AF, right? This triangle. Bro, this triangle. B squared is H squared plus A. The third AF is B squared minus just like Pythagoras. Yeah. Okay. So BF over here. Can I say AHBF by the Pythagoras theorem? Is that comfortable? Uncomfortable? Comfortable? Pythagoras J2. I'm not expecting you to know, but I'm expecting you to remember where I told you it's from. But the girls, huh? What is it? J student before. Oh, okay. So what I see here, same strategy. You'll notice I'm writing almost the same proof. What is it the same as? It's the same as a square minus h square plus square root b square minus h square. Just copying from earlier. Okay. So now, Javier. So we know that this is c square. We know that this is c, right? C square. Can I say that if c is ab plus bf, c square can be the same as af plus bf square? Can I say this? af plus bf square? Fair enough. Since you know this is c square, this is. Can I say that? Guys, stay with me. The moment you take your attention off this for a while, it's going to go haywire. You're going to get lost. That's why I keep asking for your attention. Not because I'm attention seeking. It's just that I'm very tired to teach. Okay. Can I? Well, I got 2 more minutes. 11 o'clock, right? 11. Okay. So can I say that if this is AF, can I say that it's A square minus H square plus square root B square minus H square square? Okay. Now, if this is x square plus x plus y bracket square, is x is basically x square plus 2xy plus y square. Okay, I hope I got you. Okay. Very good, very good. If this is x minus y bracket square, this is x square plus, plus 2xy plus y square. This is the formula I'm using. Just algebra. Okay. Okay. Remember, this is a square plus b square minus 2ab cos c. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to delete a square from both sides. I'm going to delete b square from both sides. Okay. Cosine c is going to be 2 square root a square minus h square b square minus h square minus 2h square divided by 2ab. I'm dividing this over as well. Just give me 1 more minute. Okay, you copy it, I will stop. What lesson do you have at 11:30? 11:30 recess. 1 hour recess. Huh? Okay. Okay, can I? Now. Then what is b square over b? What is this over this? So over here, square root b square minus h square over b is equals to cosine a. You can verify a square minus h square over a is equals to cosine b. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm continuing this tomorrow. I don't want to rush it. Okay, I don't want to rush it. Okay. Okay, sorry, not finish on time. I'll just wait. Okay, thank you, class. Go for yourself. Only with me.
Go for recess.